Hey guys, it's me, Goten! Or you can call me by my real name, Jules AF. Yeah, this is gonna be my first time ever gonna reveal my true self on the channel, and I never thought I would actually be doing this, but I thought I would tell you guys something important that's going to be happening in these next, couple of weeks. This week is gonna be my last week on YouTube for a while. The videos that will be coming up next week and the weeks after that are all scheduled uploads, which means they came out on they were scheduled upload, which means they're already uploaded on YouTube, but they're scheduled to be released publicly to you guys at a certain time. So yeah, the coming videos that are coming out these next 3 weeks or so are all scheduled uploads. Now, the reason why I'm scheduled uploading is because of a lot of, things that happened in my life in the past. It was, really just wasn't a great experience for me. So I'll start from the beginning. Last week I used to get sick a lot. I was getting sick a lot. It was just terrible. I just kept on getting sick. Like, say I get a cold, then 2 weeks later I'll get another cold again. I just got worse and worse and worse to the point where they're like, my parents are like, oh, it's not getting better. So they took us to the doctor. They said everything was fine. Then one day I got a cold. And after 2 months, it wasn't getting any better. It was still, like, really bad, and it was just getting worse and worse and worse up to the point that I had the cold for 2 months. And so my parents were like, we'll take you to, the, hospital to have you checked. And then, when they had tests done, I found that I had an enlarged heart, an inflamed liver, and sorry guys, it was a terrible experience. They admitted me to hospital. I was really sick. I couldn't think straight. I was just so bad. I was like, all day. It was just, oh my gosh. It was a terrible experience. It was something that people my age, or any kid of the matter, shouldn't experience. I was in the hospital for at least 60% of the year last year. It was terrible. It was a terrible experience. And then they tried to treat my heart condition with medication and everything, and none of that was working. So they decided, okay, I'm gonna have a transplant, a heart transplant. That's what they decided was the thing to do. So what they were going to do is that I was gonna have surgery, and they were going to put in this heart machine into my heart, so that my heart can stay functioned before the surgery happens, so my heart can still maintain itself. So I was in surgery for three days. Like, I was in surgery, they put me to sleep, and then 3 days later I woke up, and my god, aftermath of surgery was hell. Like, you see it in games like Surgeon Simulator, and like, I used to love that game. I used to love those type of games, and now I'm just like, I can't play them anymore after what I've experienced, because I know what it's like, and it's just after surgery they put like these tubes in your chest, they put a tube up your nose, and oh my god, it was awful. These needles, all the pain, the vomiting, the continuous vomiting, it was terrible. Then they took out the tubes in my chest. It was so painful, and oh my god, sorry, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to crack up like this, but I'm just speaking from my heart. It was a terrible experience. It was hell. It was legit hell, and I just can't go back. I just can't go back to that day. I just can't go back. And what happened was, some good came out of it, actually. I started wearing the heart machine for a while, and then ever since they put in this heart machine to help with the heart function, they noticed improvement in the heart, which means that my heart started to decrease in size rather than it becoming much larger than it was before. And they decided, like, okay, we're going to keep the heart machine in and see how well this heart heals. Then it started to shrink to the point where it's back to normal size. And then they were like, okay, this is good. This is good. It's never happened before to a child like me, but they said they got me home in December. Thank God I was able to watch this new Star Wars movie at the time, on time. But then they were like, okay, so you're going to have, you probably might have a transplant, or we might take out the heart machine if your heart is healed enough. We're going to wait until June to see what the results are. So then over the coming months, I waited, and then in June, they were like, my heart has healed enough that they're going to wait a while longer to set up this surgery and to make sure everything is working perfectly, since this never happened to a child before, well, someone before. It's the first time it's ever happened to someone my age and someone on this heart machine, and it's just fantastic to see how it turned out. They took me, I was in the hospital, all that stuff, blah blah blah, yada yada. They were continuous updates and all that stuff, and then I decided a couple of weeks ago, why don't I create a Goten channel for fun, to share, because I was inspired by the YouTuber Masako X. If you guys have no idea who he is, he's basically the voice actor for Team 4-Star for Goku. He did something that was so different. He created his own voice for Goku and made his own version of Goku for everyone to share. Everyone loved it, and that's what I wanted to do with my Goten channel, is to do something different and create my own version of Goten. And you guys have just been showing phenomenal work on the channel. You guys are just fantastic fans, and you've been showing me so much support, so much love, and I just can't thank you guys enough for all of that. You guys are just fantastic. I can't thank you all enough. I can't thank you all enough. You guys are just amazing people, and I'm so happy I was able to get a fan base as great as you guys. You guys mean a lot to me, and I try to make the best content as I can for you guys to enjoy. Yeah, and what happened was, I found out just yesterday, in fact, that I am going to have my surgery next week to take out the heart machine. Next week. So, yeah guys, big week next week. This week is going to be my last active moments on YouTube for a while. Like, what I mean by that is I won't be that active on Twitter, hardly active on Twitter, hardly active on YouTube as much. It will mainly just be scheduled uploads in these coming months, but also Goten's brother Gohan is also going to be making some videos for the channel to entertain you guys while I'm gone. So, yeah, that's the thing, but I just can't thank you guys all enough so much for the support. You guys have just been amazing to me, and I just can't thank you all enough for all the support. I know I don't do the best Goten voice, but I love you all so much for all the support. You guys are just fantastic. You guys are awesome, and you should all feel awesome, and yeah, next week's gonna be a big week for me, for the next coming weeks of recovery. So going through surgery is gonna be hell, but I'll be fine. I just can't thank you all so much, and I love you all. I love you all. I appreciate every single one of you, and just thank you all. I just can't thank you all so much. You guys are awesome, and thank you all so much for the support. I have to go now, so thank you all so much. I seriously appreciate every single one of you. I just can't thank you all enough, and I'll always stay awesome, guys. Stay awesome, Saiyan Squad. I will be back with more videos in a couple weeks, and peace.